Hi Russian learners, всем привет! My name is Oksana, welcome to my channel. So in today's video we are going on with our Russian studies, and this time I wanted to talk to you about a very important word that is used very often in the Russian conversations, and it is used in a lot of questions. And this word you can see on your screens. This word is КАКОЙ. КАКОЙ is an interrogative pronoun which, when it is used in a sentence, can mean a lot of things, such as what object, for example, which object, what kind of object, or even what number of it. So basically, when you are using КАКОЙ in a sentence, in a question, you can be asking a lot of things about this object, in the Russian language. So basically, when you are asking a person about any object or any other person and using this interrogative pronoun КАКОЙ, it can mean that you are asking about any information that a person can give to you. So we will talk about that more in it, and it will get clearer when we get to some examples. But for now, let us talk more about the grammar points of using this interrogative pronoun КАКОЙ. And КАКОЙ is just like any other pronoun or a verb or noun or adjective in Russian, can have three gender forms. Let us write them down so we will not be mistaken when we use them. Three gender forms. So as you know, there are three genders in Russian language. So we have masculine, we have feminine, and we also have neuter. So this pronoun КАКОЙ, this form of it is the dictionary form, and as we know, the dictionary form used that you can see in the dictionary is always a word in a masculine gender. So here, if it is the dictionary form, so it is a form of a masculine gender. So here we can see that first gender form of this pronoun is the masculine one, which is КАКОЙ. КАКОЙ. The feminine version of this pronoun will be какая, какая, and the neuter form will be какое, какое. So, of course, just like with adjectives, we have to use these pronouns only with nouns or adjectives of the corresponding gender. So if you are asking, like making a question using this pronoun КАКОЙ, and you want to ask about some object which is represented by a noun, and if this noun is, for example, of a feminine gender, so if you are asking about it using this interrogative pronoun, you have to use the feminine gender form of it. So if the noun is feminine, the pronoun has to be also feminine, which is какая. So if it is neuter, so we're using both noun and the pronoun of a neuter gender, which is какое, and of course with masculine gender we're using КАКОЙ. So that is very important. Don't forget this, a very important rule of building a grammatically correct Russian sentence. And now let us move on to some examples that will make it easier for you to understand how this interrogative pronoun is used in the Russian sentences and what meaning they represent. So let us write the easiest example. For example, you have a house, not like you have a house. For example, your friend bought a new house, and you want to ask him or her which something about this house, whatever he or she can tell you. So you will ask which kind of house you have, which kind of house it is. And you will build this question using the interrogative pronoun КАКОЙ, and you will ask какой твой дом? Какой твой дом? Какой твой дом? So basically it can be translated as what kind of house is yours? What kind of house is yours? Какой твой дом? So what kind of house? It can the answer can be whatever, like whichever information the person answering will want to share with you. So it can be like the person can answer like for example, мой дом, мой дом, for example, большой, большой. My house is big. My house is big. Or it can be like the color of a house. For example, мой дом белый, white. My house is white. Or it can be saying how many stores is in the house. So you can say мой дом двухэтажный. Двухэтажный, it's an adjective which means two-storied. So my house is two-storied. Мой дом двухэтажный. Or also the question какой, which kind of house do you have? It can also mean like the number of the house, like among other houses on the street. So it can be like мой дом номер 5. My house is number 5. So that is kind of the information that can be given when you are asked какой. So it is a very broad information, and if it is not mentioned specifically what kind of thing the person asks about using this interrogative pronoun какой, you can give whichever information you would like something specific concerning the object that is asked about. Or, for example, you can be asked какая сегодня погода? Какая сегодня погода? Meaning, what kind of weather is today? Сегодня. Today, погода, weather. Какая сегодня погода? And you will answer, like, for example, сегодня хорошая погода. Today, the weather is good. Хорошая, good. Today the weather is good. Сегодня хорошая погода. And pay attention that the word погода, weather, is of a feminine gender, so the interrogative pronoun used with it is in its feminine gender form какая. Какая сегодня погода? Or you may say сегодня плохая погода. So basically this. Сегодня плохая погода. Bad weather. Today the weather is bad. So that is the example with the a feminine gender. Or you can be asked like for example, you are entering a movie theater and you want to take your seat, and you are asking like the person working there to help you find your seat, and this person will ask which kind of seat is written on your ticket, and this person will ask какое ваше место? Какое ваше место? What number of seat is yours? What number of seat? So in this case, какое ваше место? Какое meaning the number. What number is your seat? What number? And you may answer like мое место, for example, 24, 24. Мое место 24. So that is like a very important interrogative pronoun in Russian language. It is used a lot in Russian conversations. So you have to know that it is, of course, used when asking about some broader information about things, like, for example, you met a new person, like some person, and you are telling, for example, your friend about that person, and your friend asks, какой он or какая она. So basically, what kind of person he or she is, and you can give like whatever information you might consider interesting. So that is, if not specified, the type of information the person is asking. Какой with a noun in a question means asking anything that any information in general. So that is very important. I highly suggest you remember this pronoun in its form and try to pay attention to it whenever you are noticing it in Russian texts or conversations. Always take notice with what kind of words this pronoun is used to make to understand the meaning of the question. So that is all for today's lesson. I hope you found it useful and you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give this video your thumbs up. I will appreciate it, and it will help to develop my channel. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the commentary section under the video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to not miss out on any further lessons, which actually come out every day. And as usual, thank you for watching. Stay safe, give enough time to your studies, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye bye.